Good morning, folks. It's Greg Judy, Green Pastures Farm. Welcome. This is a beautiful Saturday morning, and we're doing a cattle drive to a new farm. We've got, this is probably going to be our most difficult one. These are the fast ones that made it early. There's 101 baby calves on this cattle drive. So the boys have really got their hands full behind us. But you know what? I've got the most awesome set of young men on the face of the earth. And they're going to handle it. Jan is our blocker. She's got the car block and the ribbon tied across the road. But we've got cattle spread. Well, they're a mile deep now. This road's a mile from one cattle drive where we came onto the road to where we go off of it. Come on, girls. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Up. I gotta get this thing off the road. It's right in the middle of the... There we go, we're in neutral. Now I'm ready to go. These cows are funny. They're used to this four-wheeler. They're like, that four-wheeler's parked in the road. We don't need to be going in the paddock just yet. Man, they are gonna be in hog heaven in here. Think our cows are feeling good this morning? Look at that. This might be my favorite cattle move, as far as when they come into the paddock, the way they buck. There's going to be a lot of bawling in here for probably 20 minutes. There's the cow we call Longtail. Can y'all figure out why we call her Longtail? Woo! Yeah! Even the old cows, when they start going down that hill. It's amazing how happy they are when they get on this farm. There's something about a cow running and bucking with his tail in the air, it just does your heart good. You know the animals are happy. Oh, look at that. Happy cows, happy life. Healthy life. We haven't been on this farm for about it's approaching 30 days. Well, there's a heifer. It's just ready to calve. She's real floppy there on the back. Well, there's a good looking calf. Anytime you have an animal going downhill, you're going to have speed. This is a lease farm. There's 260 acres in this one. I'm sorry, 240. And there's about 40 of it that's got grass. The rest is all timber. Now, we did reclaim about 20 acres on here, so we may be closer to 60 acres now of grass. And it's really coming on. You can see right down there where those two cows are grazing. That's part of it. There, you can see the brush pile in the rear view mirror there, behind them. Oh boy, here they come. Now, the cows that are born are coming back this way. They're looking for their calves. I said there's going to be bawling for 20 to 30 minutes. Boy, look at that little guy go. He said, Mom, I'm staying with you. There's a beautiful first calf effort. This is a little dark calf. out of that Black Angus cow, so he'd be 50% South Poll. That's the mama. She's 50% South Poll. That cow there slicked off nice. Here comes a cow back for her calf. She may come clear back out on the road. We've got my brother-in-law and sister, Monica and John. They're at the very back of the cattle drive with the Kawasaki mule. And they've got a cage on the back. Yeah, these are coming. Oh, where's Junior at? So we get a calf that falls behind and just gets tired and lays down. They can catch him and they can put him in that cage. It's a big wire cage. And we've learned when we get him to the paddock, you do not take that calf out of that cage. You go find the mama first. You just walk this paddock till you find the mom. And then we take this four-wheeler and we grab the calf. One person holds the calf and you drive to the mother. And you don't let loose of that little calf until that mother goes, sniffs on it. And once the mother sniffs on it and knows it's there, I don't care if the cow's standing there looking at it, you don't turn the calf loose. You hold on to it. And once she sniffs it and she knows it's in there, she's good to go. But if you turn that calf loose and she hasn't sniffed it and it takes off at a dash, she's like, that's not my calf. I didn't sniff it. I didn't get to smell it. And now you've got a calf that ran off in the brush. The mother's still looking for her calf. She doesn't know where it's at. She knows it was on the cattle drive somewhere. But it's tough. I mean, these cows, they all want to go to the next paddock. And so moving cattle during calving is always more difficult. And I know that Ben and Isaac and Connor, they'll be glad when we're done with this. Once they get that size right there, you're good to go. It's those little bitty ones. It's those little bitty ones. That's a big old steers, two of them. Isn't that funny how them two steers made that cattle drive right together? They're about 1,000 pounds. And they're starting to look pretty. Still got a few cows, got some winter hair on them, but not much. Oh, here comes another cow back. Where's my calf? Where's my calf? You goofy thing. Okay, there's the cow we're gonna call. That's that horn count. Look what she did. Look at that beautiful calf. She had another calf just like 014 this year. But she's a goofball. When she's first calf, she's a goof. So we're gonna sell her. We're gonna sell those as a cow-calf pair. That's one of the what we call second-tier cow-calf pairs we're gonna sell. Boy, she's got a beautiful bull calf on her. My gosh. Oh, there's Grandma. And Grandma's got her calf right next to her. Look at that. There's big old Grandma. She's the cow without the ear tag. She's got her heifer calf from last year. So that calf was born last September. And Grandma bred back in 21 days. Look at that. 21 years old, 19 calves, and she still cycles back within 21 days. She is unbelievable. Well, there's a pretty slicked off steer. Woo! I hear a Kawasaki mule coming up that road, which is a good sign. Means we're within probably 100 yards. Yeah, they may be 200 yards back there. I can still see cows coming. I'm not going to stick my head around that tree over there though, because I'll just stop movement. Especially for baby calves. You want them to keep right on coming. This is what they're going to be eating today, folks. There's white clover, there's red clover, there's orchard grass, timothy, lots of different forbs in here. Honey locust, I left a lot of honey locust trees in here. Of course, our autumn olive sprouts, we've got some of that for them to chew on. I mean, there's a menagerie of stuff in here to eat. It's like a big salad bar. But you can turn land around. This was all cedar trees. And I came in the first year and chainsawed them. I didn't have a tractor. I took that Kawasaki mule, we drug them to a fire. The little ones, the big ones, we made saw logs out of. And we probably cut, or I don't know, it was probably 5,000 cedars right here on this 40. And today the stumps are gone because I had Johnny push them out last fall. There were some stumps in here that were 2 foot diameter. Boy, look at that cow. Whew. Man, that is a beaut. Well, if you could make every cow in your herd look like that. There's another one. Oh, there's one we're gonna call if she doesn't stop limping, 109. We give them about 2 weeks. If they don't stop limping, we just sell them. In nature, anything that falls behind and doesn't perform in its environment is eaten by a lion. That's what nature does. They take out the weak, the ones that aren't performing, they just get eaten by a lion. Well, I'm the lion in this herd. So I'm always watching for these animals that don't perform. I'll give them 2 weeks, and after that, they're gone. We just sell them. And those animals are not sold to an individual to start a herd with. Those are sold at the sale barn. So most of those animals just go, when you go to the sale barn and buy stuff, you're bringing in stuff. You're probably going to be buying something that somebody else didn't want. I would not recommend that being the way to start a herd, unless you go into a complete herd dispersal. If you see somebody that's doing a complete herd dispersal, they're selling everything, they've lost the lease, maybe they're getting out of the business, that would be where you could go in and maybe get some decent cows. Because they're selling everything. They're not just selling their junk. There's a nice steer. Oh, they're still way back there. I thought I heard the mule a while ago, but I didn't. There's 192. That little calf there is about 5 days old. That's his mama. I like cow-calf pairs that make the drive together. I wish they all did. There's another one, 5'10". She's got her calf. There's another one. She's got her calf with her. Well, that's a pretty one. Here's another one. They're just constantly doing that calf move to it. And a good strong calf. That's 191. That's a young calf. It's probably 3 days old. You can tell he just doesn't have a lot of flesh on him yet. But boy, that mama's got a good udder on her. That calf will fill out like a balloon. Anyway, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. We still got probably 100 more to go. But I'm going to go out there and see how things are going. And everyone, have a great day. And hit that subscribe button on the way out. And if you're not getting rain, I hope you get some when you need it. Because it's that time of year you need to be getting some rain to grow your summer grasses. So it's that time of year. Anyway, have a good one, everyone, and we'll see you, and have a great Memorial Day. We'll see you next time.